Meanwhile, Signature Bank marks the...
All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to start by giving all honor and all glory unto Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai Bahashim Rakha Korash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone, whom I learned this truth from. Shalom. To our sincere Akim, pushing the word in truth and in sincerity. May peace and blessings be upon your households in these last days. Shalom to you, Aquaf, who listen and tune in as well. And, this is going to be another segment of In the News. And the title of this segment is going to be When the Money in Egypt Failed. Because America is the modern day Egypt. It's spiritually Sodom and Egypt. Okay? And just as the money failed in ancient Egypt, so is the money going to fail in the new Egypt. Okay? The dollar bill is getting ready to be made worthless. Okay? You Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans who trust in Egypt, you trust in chasing a bag, chasing this so-called American dream. Well, all those things that you trust in are getting ready to fail. Okay? And you can see the stress, you can see the disappointment on people's faces. Okay? You Babylonians, just the people I work with, the people I encounter on my day-to-day, they didn't think things like this would be taking place. These bank collapses, bank closures, the things that they see that are going on around the world. People didn't think these things would be happening. All right, people didn't think that major banks would fail. All right, but this is all going to according to prophecy. The will of Yahweh Shem Shai. Okay, and the money system failing. All right, now let's go ahead and play this video, and I got some other videos queued up as well, and we'll get some precepts, and Lord willing, this be edifying.
Third largest bank failure in U.S. history. Regulators say all customer deposits will be insured in that case as well. ABC's Mona Kozar-Abdi joins me live outside one of those branches in New York City for more on this. Mona, you've been talking to customers there this morning. What are they telling you?
That's right, Diane. Customers now are left with assurances from federal officials and also from inside the bank after the state bank regulators shut the bank down on Sunday. And again, as you mentioned, this is the third largest bank closure in U.S. history. To some extent, this is part of the panic surrounding the collapse of Silicon Valley Bank, which has left many small and mid-sized banks like Signature Bank vulnerable to bank runs. But New York Governor Kathy Hochul says that many of the businesses that bank with Signature Bank are small businesses, and federal officials are, again, reassuring customers that they will be made whole, even though a lot of them have deposited more.
Okay, and just to quickly say, you see what it says, up at the top. It says President Biden. He tells Americans to have confidence in the system, safe after bank failures. Okay, and that's that. When they say peace and safety, then sudden destruction. Okay, Biden is a puppet. Okay, he's set up to tell the masses that everything's going to be okay, when in actuality it's not. All right, it is the system is failing. Okay, because they're getting ready to bring in a whole new entire city, a Slakia system. Okay, which is the B system, and it's not going to include your dollar bill. All right, let's go ahead and grab a scripture. We'll get back to the video. This is going to be Isaiah 31:1, and it reads, "Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help." Okay, Egypt, this is the new Egypt. All right, America is the new Egypt, the house of bondage for the Israelites, the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans that go back to Jacob. and stay on horses and trust in chariots because they are many, and in horsemen because they are very strong. Okay, you Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, you trust in Egypt, you trust in America because you you see the so-called might of this place. The military system, the different infrastructure. All right, the different cities. You don't think this place is ever going to go down because of its illusion of strength. Okay, but the Lord is going to take this place out within 1 hour. But they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, neither seek the Lord Yahweh. All right, and Negroes, Latinos, you don't look unto your power, which is the Lord. Okay, Yahweh Shemar Shai is the one that is controlling Esau, Edom to collapse this system. And really, it's the Lord. He's hitting you, Jake. Okay, he's hitting you, Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, where it hurts, and that's your pockets, because that's what you Israelites, you trust in. You trust in the almighty dollar. You trust in, the greenbacks. All these things that have no substance, man. And I got a video that was put up by the brother Fisher turned Hunter. Okay, and it's a cartoon skit going into that, man. All right, the money that you Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans put your trust in. Okay, you're willing to kill over. Okay, you willing to lie, steal, rob, and cheat for worthless green paper, man. That's all it is. All right, Esau Edom just gave you the illusion that his $20 bill, okay, his $100 bill with his pale red face on it was worth something. Okay, but you getting ready to come to find out that it was never worth anything. Okay, it was just monopoly money, really, at the end of the day. Okay, let's go ahead and go back to this video.
More than the 250,000 insured by the FDIC. We did speak to one man, David, as he was walking out of the bank, and he tells us that he still has full confidence in the bank. Take a listen.
What did they say to you?
Everything is okay.
Were you surprised when you heard the news yesterday?
Yes.
Did you have any idea that this was coming?
No.
What were you hoping to get in there today?
Just make a deposit.
So they reassured you the customer service was okay as well?
Yes.
All right, did you hear what this what appears to be an old Edomite say? She asked him, did he have any idea that this was coming? And he said no. Okay, and this is the majority of the American people. Okay, the Babylonians. They have no clue, man. Okay, you people have no clue. All right, did a similar video a few days ago. All right. You would think, a person of this man's age, having, he has some, knowledge of history. Okay, he should be able to think back into the Great Depression. Okay, maybe his grandparents, okay, might have been, in that Great Depression, or great parents. Okay, things of that nature. You would think a man of this age would know that something like this can happen again.
And we also spoke with an attorney named David who says that, or Donald, excuse me, who said that he started banking with Signature Bank about 10 years ago. And the reason why he chose them was because he said he wanted to walk into a branch where people knew his name. And when he got the news yesterday that Signature Bank would be closing, he says his heart dropped and he rushed in here first thing this morning. And they reassured him that any outstanding checks that he has written will be honored. And so he, too, says that he still has full confidence in the bank, Diane.
All right, Mona Kozar-Abdi in New York, thank you.
All right, through, man. He still has confidence in a failing system, man. This is, and this is the majority of you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Okay, the system is failing right before your eyes, but you hear this old, Edomite man says that he still trusts in the system. All right. Let's go ahead and grab Genesis 47:14, and it reads, And Joseph gathered up all the money that was found in the land of Egypt. Okay, this is speaking about ancient Egypt. Okay, underneath, Pharaoh. And in the land of Canaan for the corn which they bought. And Joseph brought the money into Pharaoh's house. Genesis 47:15. And when the money failed in the land of Egypt and in the land of Canaan, all the Egyptians came unto Joseph and said, Give us bread, for why should we die in thy presence? For the money faileth. Okay? We see it happening right before our eyes, man. Okay? The money is failing in Egypt. The money is failing in America. And you still have people trusting, okay, in a failing system. Okay, ultimately, Yahweh Shema Shai, he has blinded the people, man. He has blinded you 2/3. You can't see that the system is failing. Okay, I want to get a comment really quick before we move on to here it is. And it's put up by the unknown driver. It says the system is collapsing before our eyes. Okay? Silicon Valley Bank and now this definitely headed into a depression. Okay, and he's correct. Okay, this guy, unknown driver, is correct. The system is collapsing before our eyes, but we aren't headed into a depression. Okay, this place is getting ready to be destroyed by thermonuclear fire. It's not going to, bounce back from a Great Depression like it did in 1916, 1918. The 1920s where you had the Great Depression. Then Esau, Edom sort of bounced back. No, the Lord, this place isn't about to bounce back. Okay? Since this isn't a mystical song, all right, where things are going to bounce back, man. No. Yahweh Shema Shai is getting ready to annihilate this place, man. Okay? He's failing the system. He's failing the money. And that's what you Americans, you believe in money. Okay, that's the God of Esau Edom is his money. All right? And you Negroes, like you 2/3 Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, all right? Your God is Esau Edom. Thus, your God is money. Okay? Now, let's go ahead and grab our next video. Okay?
Hey, come back here! This money ain't no good! It's U.S. dollars! Absolutely worthless! Attention, citizen!
All right, you heard what he said, man. Okay? This money is worthless. And the U.S. dollar is worthless. It's absolutely monopoly money. Okay? Something that you just keep printing day in and day out has no worth to it. If it's printed on a mass scale, okay, day in and day out, what's the worth behind it? All right? But what are you Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans doing? You're constantly chasing a bag, okay? Robbing and killing over a bag, okay? Selling out, for chump change. You think you made it because you got a couple M's in the bank, or a couple B's, a couple billion. Man, that's nothing. These elites, that's a tax write-off for these elites, man. Okay? And these elites have more than money. Okay, they got resources, man. Okay, land. Okay, structure, family. You Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, you ain't got a tenth of that.
Due to the financial irresponsibility and incompetence of your leaders, Cobra has found it necessary to restructure your nation's economy. We have begun by eliminating the worthless green paper, which your government has deceived you into believing is valuable.
Your worthless green paper, man. Okay? Worthless green paper that your government has put it in the minds of the people that it's worth something. Okay?
Cobra will come to your rescue, and out of the ashes will arise a new order. Take all your valuables to the nearest branch of Extensive Enterprises. There, all goods will be exchanged for Cobra currency.
Okay, and this was G.I. Joe, a G.I. Joe show from 1985. Okay, this is before I was born. I was born in 86. So Esau Edom, the so-called white man, has been planning this new world order for a very long time, okay? Before a lot of you Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans who even woke up before knowing you were Israelites, okay, Esau Edom has already had this plan in motion. All right? Let's grab this, Jeremiah 17:5, and it reads, Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, Cursed be the man that trusteth in man, and maketh flesh his arm, and whose heart departeth from the Lord Yahweh. Okay? So cursed be the man or woman who trusteth in man. You Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, you trust in Esau Edom. Okay, the so-called white man. You know? You trust in his money system, which is failing right before our eyes. Okay, these bank closures it's not gonna sweep under the rug. It's not going to, that was just one or two banks that failed. No, this is going to keep happening. All right? Because Esau Edom is bringing in a new system. All right? And it's not going to be stopped because the Lord is behind Esau Edom doing this. All right? I have my woman, her brother, all right? He pretty much called today asking questions about the truth. All right? Now, he didn't really, go deep into asking, really deep questions, but he wanted to know a little bit about the truth, man. So, you Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, you better seek the Lord while he may be found, man. All right? Put that pride to the side and humble down, man. Okay? And seek the men of Yahweh Shem Shai. Okay? Seek the Lord. Because this system is going down. And it's going down fast. All right? So we'll end it off here in Wisdom of Solomon 8:5, and it reads, If riches be a possession to be desired in this life, what is riches than wisdom that worketh all things? All right? What is riches than wisdom? Okay, this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding is the true riches that worketh all things. Okay, wisdom is how kingdoms are set up and maintained and ruled. Okay? Not money. All right? Not, the so-called riches in this world. It's wisdom that worketh all things, that set up, okay, a righteous rulership that's going to be everlasting. It's going to be through wisdom. Okay, it's going to be through the ways of Yahweh Shem Shai. So, putting your trust in this money, okay, the system that's failing as we speak. All right? And just like you had a lot of brothers saying that after this Passover, hey, the Lord was gonna let it rip. You know, the Lord was gonna turn it up, man, and that's what you see. And the Lord is gonna only keep turning that heat up. Okay? So with that, we'll go ahead and end this lesson. Lord willing, it was edifying. Till next time, Shalom DTA and Abba Ball.